Has COVID got you down? Have you looked at your calendar recently and thought, where the fuck has my year gone? Have you been feeling like a slug on the rug? Well, lucky for you, you can join me, Christy with a C, for cardio today. Get on up off your couch and get ready to fry some eggs. Let's go!
I love working out my body. Thanks. What's your name? Christy?
It doesn't matter your level. Cardio with Christy has 3 different levels: beginner, intermediate, or advanced.
Ooh, I feel like a fireball. It's hot. Wow, Christy, you break my back.
Okay, you two. Hi.
Hi.
You have a show to do, remember?
What?
That's why you're here.
This is our day off. What are you talking about, a show?
You know you don't get a day off. That's in the contract. So.
Okay, so today's episode we're talking about exercise?
Definitely not. You don't read one email I send you, do you? Not one.
No.
Not even one. Today's theme, as I previously sent to you, is first time in drag.
Oh.
That's it, yeah.
Let me turn this thing off then. Looks like it's time to talk about our first time in drag. Hit it, theme. Woo!
Yes. Very cool.
Oh yeah.
So hot, so sexy. I love this song. Come sit on the couch with us. Kick up your feet, have a drink with us. Let all your worries melt away. I think it's gonna be a perfect day. It's the Larry Pum Pum Show. The Larry Pum Pum Show. It's the Larry Pum Pum Show. It's the Larry Pum Pum Show. Oh my god.
Hi, I was in the phototherapy booth too long this week, and now I'm an overcooked chicken breast. I'm PM.
And I am what some doctors would call a case study, Amy Grindhouse.
And welcome to the Larry Pum Pum Show. This week we'll be talking about our first times in drag.
Wow.
Wow.
I think this is probably our most original idea
Yeah.
yet. Oh my god.
So Amy,
Yes.
I may have heard through the grapevine that you weren't always Amy Grindhouse.
When I first started drag, it was in Squamish when I lived there. I was trying to think of a really quirky, fun name that would kind of set me apart from the pack. I decided on a name which was Honey Cocaine.
Classy.
Classy gal.
Yeah.
That didn't stick. But when I did do my first drag show, it was actually in a pizza restaurant called The Nest. And I performed for, I believe, 2.5 hours, singing all of everyone's favorite songs. I think I did probably my most cancelable numbers during that time, including one of Rihanna's Bitch Better Have My Money, where I pointed a gun in people's faces for tips. Yeah, don't do that.
Did you get a lot of money though?
No.
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 Well, I thought that Annie Jav Click Clap had a really good ring to it.
What?
Yeah, Annie Jav. It's vagina spelled backwards.
Annie
Jav Click Clap. And you had to clap and stuff when you'd said it. But then I quickly changed to PU $$Y. So pussy milk. Which also didn't stick, so we went with the name PM. And now people just forget about me. Yeah, my first time in drag though was in Vancouver at All My Bitches show.
Oh.
Yeah, I was a she-cool baby.
Shout out to all my bitches.
Shout out to all my bitches.
Shout out to all my bitches.
Put her on the television. And I did that 90s song, the Don't You Put It In Your Mouth.
Oh, that PSA?
Yeah. And then I drank poison on stage and threw up. There was throw up sounds, which people didn't really understand. And then I did Dr. Jones and I revealed to having a full rash, which wasn't much of a reveal because I always have a rash.
When you started drag, what was your intention?
I was put in drag my first time and quickly realized that I wasn't gonna be a pretty girl. So I then went the full route of clown fuckery.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to do things that I wasn't seeing, which was whiteface. I'm not allowed saying that, am I?
White makeup.
White
is what
makeup.
that means.
I wanted to like have a clown face and then like I wanted to be a butter face. I wanted to have a hot body and an ugly face.
The minute I knew that I was gonna not fit in to the bubble that I expected, every time I did drag, I thought that my inner monologue and visuals were translating, and I thought I looked exactly like Jane Smoker every time I got in drag. But no, I really thought that I was gonna be like a marketable pop girl when I started out. And then I changed it up to be like, I'm gonna be a badass horror movie inspired girl and add Grindhouse to my name and be, ooh, edgy. And I haven't done a single horror number once in my entire career.
Well, I beg to differ, but I have seen you hump a pillow.
Yeah.
Want to know something I learned through my first few years of drags?
What did you learn?
You shouldn't get blackout drunk, always. So I think it was around the time, so Amy and I have worked together now for
4 to 5
years.
Yeah. We were so drunk during that time that I literally could not remember a single number I've done.
No, we'd look online in the morning to see what we did on stage the night before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like that bad. And there was an occasion where I was going to get my money and they had told me, oh, we've already given you the money. And I backed up and then fell down a flight of stairs. So those were the times where I realized I need to make a change.
My favorite thing that I learned was, apart from obviously pushing my body's limits for alcohol consumption, drag has just been something that has really just consumed my whole life for the past like few years. So it's sort of just like as I grow, I kind of grow with it. Like everything I've learned in my life as far as money and business and blah, 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 it's all through drag. So,
Money?
yeah, I learned how to not get scammed. Yeah, too many free gigs in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good life lesson. Anytime someone offers you to do a free gig, it's not free. It's not free, because all of that makeup you're putting on your face costs money.
Yeah.
Costs money.
I
Yeah.
remember going downtown to do like a spotlight performance and spending a lot of money on white face paint and then getting in a cab to make $5.
They scammed us good.
It was bad.
You know what's a great other thing to talk about with drag?
What is, Amy?
Makeup. Ooh. Glitter lashes.
Don't get too close.
And get real zoom in for this. Glittery makeup. When you see a pro application like this, you might think, hey, wait a minute, Mr. Postman, how'd you get such a sexy look? What would you give your baby drag self tips for with makeup? How would you change their makeup?
You know, almost everything.
Yeah.
I do not think I look anything like I did about 2 years ago. I think I looked inhuman. Like my contour went from my mouth up onto my forehead. Do you remember that era of the circle contour?
That was really chic though.
And
I
it
like
was
that.
black and browns because I didn't know about liquid makeup or I just powder.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was really bad. I was really, really bad at makeup. I don't know how I won a competition at all.
Well, I do, because you're super talented.
Well, they were enticed by the legs. If you can do stuff with your legs, you don't need a good face.
but you have both, darling.
I
dear.
do now, but yeah, no, it was really rough at the start.
Yeah.
I literally did weird lips and people said it looked cool, but they were fucking liars.
My favorite early makeup moment was actually thanks to Alona Verley. Shout out to Alona Verley, Canada's Drag Race.
Wow.
Alona once said, I'm so glad you changed your makeup because you always looked green. And I said, And she said, your foundation always looked really green. And I'm glad you changed it. So, you know, I did figure it out eventually. And then I thought I did need to block my brows. So I would just paint on top of my big caterpillars. And Yeah, I really didn't know how to paint a face yet. And as you can tell, I kind of cracked the code. I'm sort of
You sure did.
kind of like a Violet Chachki, Miss Fame.
You went from Ethelbud to Violet Chachki.
kind of like a kind of an icon, kind of a MUA. I actually have a palette coming out with Morphe.
That's a lie. But you do have 3 makeup tutorials found on your YouTube.
Oh my god! Don't bring up my makeup tutorials.
Yes,
No.
we do bring up the makeup. Mallory's nodding her head. She likes that.
Yeah, we're gonna cut to that.
Oh no!
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Bearded drag tutorial with your host, Amy Grindhouse.
Oh no!
Roll it.
So today I'm using Maybelline Color Vivid. Okay. See, so it has that unbelievable bitch pop. Yeah, so I hope you like it. Oh, by the way, share my page. I want to be famous and I'm shameless.
I like to smudge it a little bit. I usually have really long lashes, so the top doesn't have to be perfect. And also it kind of, I don't know, I think it creates a little bit of an interesting effect, a little smoky. So that's just my way of saying I think I messed up. But this is the face of someone who is thriving. This is really getting into like true Amy territory where we just get to this point. You're like, I just want to wash it off and just never do drag again. And bitch, we close. Bitch, I just might.
I love looking back for sure. The first one's my favorite.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
You were like 12 in your bedroom in Squamish, though.
Yeah, using all my mom's makeup.
Yeah.
Bronzer. Now, I totally stole my mom's. And this is her bronzer. She uses Elizabeth Arden, and I can't afford Elizabeth Arden.
The second one, I really thought I was giving natural by having brown hair and like a dark lip, and that was it. It was basically lipstick and a brown wig, and I said, okay, this is it.
Oh my goodness, you did it. You're a beautiful drag queen, just like me.
One thing I still do from the first time I put on makeup to now is at least once during the 2 hours I put on my makeup, I will cry.
Oh.
I always cry. Amy witnessed me in a full-blown panic attack the other night when I had to redo my makeup 3 times. But I did have a lot of weed, and I was very stoned and I couldn't see straight.
Yeah.
But I still bawled my eyes out. Yeah.
Hey, Flab.
Flab, do you have anything you want to say to us before we go? I think Flub's saying time is up and we have to go because we're not being paid anymore.
Shady Flab.
Shady Flub. You want us out of here? Well,
We wrap it up, please.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you. Okay, that's enough.
Did you know that Hilary Duff and Hilary Swank were originally cast in these roles?
bye.